Okay, this is a short demonstration of how to use the general ledger system for the mastery problem assigned in your assignments page on Cengage Now. Okay, as soon as you open the problem, you want to click on this first part here on the left-hand side of the column. Okay, I would go ahead and click this alert, click OK, and then I would click yes here first to get additional information. Okay, and this is what will appear. So what you see here are the instructions, and I would recommend you print this out or copy and paste it onto a Word document, and this will walk you through what you need to do. If you click on that other link, right here is the actual assignment. Okay, and this assignment is also in your textbook at the end of either chapter 4 or 5. There's two parts. I believe this is chapter 4, it says. Okay, I'm going to click hide the text, and I'm actually going to get out of this window. And if you follow the instructions, the first thing you want to do is click on the General Ledger tab right here. Okay, and from there you're going to click on General Journal under the task. Okay, and this brings you to the General Journal. From here, you're going to read through the transactions on the earlier page and enter the transactions in this journal. So for example, let's say one of the transactions is you purchased supplies with cash. You're going to add a new entry, enter the date here based on the problem. So let's say it's June 5th. Okay, I'm going to insert a debit or credit. Okay, and the account I want to go ahead and debit, assuming that the transaction is purchase supplies with cash. Okay, I'm going to click on office supplies. Okay, let's say I purchased $500 of office supplies. I'm going to enter $500, and I'm going to insert a new debit or credit. Okay. Next, I'm going to credit cash because I use cash. And so cash is there. And this time I'm going to credit cash to show a decrease in my cash account. Okay, and that's my journal entry. And so I'll go ahead and post it. And I move on to the next entry. And so to move on to the next entry, I would just go ahead and click on Add New Entry. Okay. And you continue doing this for all the transactions in Part 1. Okay. Once you're finished, you can close it. But make sure you post each, by the way, make sure you post each transaction, okay, after you enter it. So I'm going to close it. Okay. Now, if you want to actually look at the General Journal report, just to check your work, you can click on General Journal, and it shows all your transactions that you recorded. Okay. Now according to this, I have a transaction here for supplies that I purchased using cash. Okay. So again, just follow the instructions for Part 1, and once you're finished with Part 1, you can go ahead and save it, and then if you want, you can check your work and then click on Part 2. Part 2, okay, it's Mastery Problem 5, and I believe this is in Chapter 5. Again, click on OK, click on Yes. These are the instructions. Display the text, and you have additional information here. And in this part, you're going to be entering the adjusting entries. Okay. So there's not as much work involved in this part, but you're going to have to refer to this information here. Okay. I'm going to close out of here. And again, to make the adjusting entries, you're going to click on the General Ledger and the general journal. Okay, and just follow the same instructions. For every journal entry or adjusting entry, okay, make sure you click on Add New Entry, and after you enter the complete entry, you go ahead and post it. Hopefully that helps you navigate through this mastery problem using the general ledger system.